Hi, I'm Steve again from the R.H. Johnson Library here at Sun City West, and today I want to talk to you about tethering various Apple products, an iPhone, an iPad, even a Mac uh, laptop, so that you can save a little bit of money with your data plan and also be able to use either your iPad or your Mac when you're somewhere that doesn't have Wi-Fi service for you. Tethering really is called personal hotspots by Apple. And what you do is you kind of slave off of your iPhone and use the database that you have on your iPhone to be able to do surfing on the net with your iPad. There's a couple of three things you need to kind of look for when you're doing this. Number one, check with your service and find out how much you've got in the way of data usage each month, and you don't want to overgo it or over use it. But if you've got an unlimited amount, you can just do to your heart's content and not have a problem. The other thing you'll want to check with your provider is how many instruments at one time they'll allow you to put on the personal hotspots. Some will only let you have 3, others will let you have 5, so it's always good to check with them if you have several that you're going to hook up. Now, basically what this will do is that you will have an iPad, let's say, and you use it for Wi-Fi, but you don't have a data plan on it, and you can use your data plan on your iPhone to make up for that. And you're somewhere where you don't have Wi-Fi, say you're at the park with the family, you're out hiking somewhere, or maybe you're at a place that doesn't have a secured Wi-Fi network and you want to hook up to a secured network. You'll be protected through the secure network that you are on your iPhone. And this will allow you to use the iPad to do whatever you want to do with it that you could do on your phone. And of course, the advantage to that is that with your pad, you have a bigger screen. You're maybe not squinting as much as I have to read your cell phone. And so it makes things just a whole lot easier and expands the capability of your instruments. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate on my iPhone how you set it up for a personal hotspot, and then I will show you how I connect on my iPad. And it's really simple. You only have to set it up once for your own personal instruments if you have everything on your iCloud account. If you don't have it on your iCloud account, I'll show you how you put other items on, and I can also show you how you can include family members so that they can hook up to your iPhone and save some money with regards to data plans for their iPads or Mac computers, whatever the case may be. Okay, I'm going to hook up my iPhone here and we'll go from there and show you what's happening. All right, we're all ready to get our iPhone set up to tether or work as a personal hotspot to my iPad. So I want to take you through the steps. First off, we're going to go to settings and we'll tap on settings, and that'll bring up our listing under that, and we will go to cellular and tap on cellular, and that'll take us to cellular data, which you see I already have hooked up and ready to go. My roaming is on, which is something that's completely separate, but it says my personal hotspot is off. Well, the thing about that is I am hooked up through all of my gear on my iCloud account, and since I have that set up that way, I don't have to turn this on all the time when I want to do a tether with my iPad. Now you can make arrangements for others to join. You can see a switch there, and I touch that, turns to green, and you'll see that there's a Wi-Fi password that people would use on their equipment to tether to your iPhone. Now, one of the things that's important to remember is this can be a password developed strictly by Apple for you, but you can change that. You don't need to go with this great big huge long one that they will supply you, and you can put a password in that works for you, but they prefer giving you information on a more complex password just for security purposes. Now, if you scroll down just a little bit, you'll see there's 3 ways to hook up. You can connect using Wi-Fi, you can connect using Bluetooth, or by a USB cord. My personal preference is to use a Wi-Fi hookup. Bluetooth doesn't work quite as well, will work, but doesn't work quite as well, at least for me, as Wi-Fi does. And if you use USB cord, you have to make sure you've got one of those with you wherever you may be, especially if you've gone outside to a park or something like that with family or friends. So what I'm going to run through today is to show you how I connect up on my iPad to the Wi-Fi. And as I say, I am hooked up through the iCloud and ready to go. And we will get you set up on the iPad in just a moment. All right, I'm ready to tether my iPad to my iPhone, and as we did before, I'm going to tap on Settings, and that's going to give me my listings under General. And as you can see on Wi-Fi right now, I'm hooked up to the Recreation Center Sun City West Wi-Fi. I don't want to use that at the moment. I want to demonstrate to you how I can hook up my iPhone, so I'm going to touch on Wi-Fi, and it's going to give me some choices. And the choice I'm really interested in is under personal hotspots. You see it says my iPhone, so I'm going to touch on that, and we're going to let it percolate, and there it's switched, and now my Wi-Fi is coming through my iPhone to my iPad. Again, I have no data plan on my iPad. It does say low data mode, and that just indicates that transferring through a hotspot may be a little bit slower through the iPhone than it would be if I had a data plan, but it works well. I've never had a problem getting any information that I've wanted this way, and I even have a friend who has a friend that uses his for gaming, and he's had no problems with that. So if you can game this way, you can do just about anything that you want to do. I like this for a variety of reasons. I can go to Starbucks, or I can go to Panera, or wherever, and instead of using their unsecured Wi-Fi system, I can hook this up and be sure that I'm working through a secure system, because it will be working through my data plan with my provider. It really provides me with some peace of mind, and it gives me a chance to do things that I might not otherwise do when I'm sitting in Starbucks just enjoying a nice latte. So hopefully this has been helpful for you, and we'll see you again next time.